Dr. Zorba Paster taking your medical questions live.
If you have a question, the number to call, 270-9933. Welcome back, Zorba. Let's get to the calls. The phones are jammed, and we'll start with Kathy in Middleton. Hi, Kathy. What's your question?
Hi. My question is, how long do you stay asymptomatic? How long can you pass it? How long can you have it and pass it on to others?
14 days. That's it. That's the number. That's the magic number, according to Dr. Fauci, and that's the number we stick with, 14 days.
Okay. John in Madison. Hi, John.
Hi.
What's your
My question is, on world news, they show them spraying down the sidewalks. I'm curious as to what degree this virus is around us. I get out of my car and I walk into the store. I think there's no one around me. Do I have the mask on? And I'm curious about why they show them being so antiseptic about things, and if that is that big of a problem. Now we're just not aware of it. What your comment is on that? Thank you.
We're not actually sure exactly how much of a problem it is outside, in terms of spraying things down. But I think where you see the spraying is in areas where it's really, really, a major problem. New York City, Madrid, Spain, other areas which are hotspots. They're spraying it down. Now, how much it actually works, I've not seen any studies yet that show exactly how much it makes a difference. We do believe that wiping down surfaces make a difference, and that's why when you go in a store, when I went to buy, for instance, flowers the other day, they wiped down the counter after I put my hands on it and wiped it down. We think that works. Kind of think of it like good hygiene. After you go to the bathroom, after you go to the toilet, you wipe things down so you don't spread disease. It's the same thing. I'm not sure about the spraying, but they do it in certain areas. We're not doing it around here. I've not seen it in our area.
All right. Speaking of COVID on surfaces, that's Julie's question in Madison. Hi, Julie. Go ahead.
Hi. My question is, we have to be concerned with our hands and touching our face. What about us people that put on makeup or face creams? Are we reinfecting ourselves with our creams that we stick our hands in and touch our face? How safe are we?
That's a good question.
Excellent question. First of all, you want to wash your hands before you actually put on makeup. That's what you want to do. Before you put on the makeup, you want to wash your hands. If you're concerned, take a wipe and wipe the container with a Clorox wipe or something else, because the container may have it. One theory is that it only lasts for about 2 days at most. At most. Probably lasts for less than that on the surface itself. So if you haven't touched that makeup for a couple of days, the idea was that it would be safe. But that's what it is. Hand cleanliness before you touch your hands, touch your eyes. That's the most important thing that you can do. You can't self-infect yourself. You're going to get the infection from someone else who you may touch or come into close contact with when there are droplets that are spread to you.
All right. Let's go to Chris in Monona. Hi, Chris. Chris, you there?
Yes, this is Chris.
Go ahead.
I want to know the best way to disinfect fresh vegetables when you bring them home from the store, such as tomatoes or celery or cucumbers, zucchini, squash, vegetables, fruits. How can I best disinfect them at home? Can I use white vinegar?
Yeah. Well, no, I would use a little bleach. Wash them in the sink. Go to Google it. I can't tell you exactly how much. Fill up your sink with water or a pail or whatever you want to. Something that's clean. Put a little bit of bleach in. It might be 1 or 2 capfuls. I'm not going to give you the exact amount because I look it up on Google when I do it. Put your veggies in there. Wash them. Then you can wash them off with water because then you won't have the chlorine on it. But basically, chlorinated water is the way to go. Vinegar won't do it.
All right. Interesting. Let's go to Patty in Madison. Hi, Patty. What's your question?
Hi, I was wondering if you can get the virus through like a cut on your hand.
You bet. You can get it through anything, any kind of an opening. So if you shake hands with somebody and you've got a cut in your hand and they have the virus can sneak in there. It goes through mucous membranes. It goes basically through your nose and your eyes. But for the most part, any open cut in your hand can spread the virus. I haven't read specifically that, but it makes sense to me because our skin is basically a barrier. And if we look at open areas, eyes, nose, throat, and such, you can definitely get it through a cut. Yes.
No handshaking.
No handshaking, no.
All right.
We're virtual handshaking. Guys go like that. Virtual handshaking.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks for calling, everybody. We're out of time. We'll do this again next week. Zorba, thank you for your time.
Great to see you, Zorba. Thank you so much.